The question before us today is, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? One word comes to mind when I think the rest of my life, and that's love. Will people know that Skeeter loved them? Not just the people in my household, but people I meet every day. Will I be a person that people say, when he came, he brought the love of Christ with him?
Several years ago, I heard Tommy Taylor from Belton give an illustration using a measuring tape, which he laid out on the floor and stretched it out to about 75 or 80 inches or so. And as of today, the average age or average lifespan of a man in the United States is 76 years. So if you stretch that tape out to 76 inches and put your age on that tape someplace, you can see what you got left. Now, obviously you may live longer or shorter, but it gives you a thought about that's the time you got left. So the question is, what are you going to do with those years?
Nine months ago, I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma. It's a bone marrow cancer that's treatable but not curable. So suddenly, like a flip switched one day to thinking everything was okay with my health, and suddenly started asking, okay, how long am I going to live? How bad this is going to be? What are going to be the consequences of this? Needless to say, my wife was more worried than I was, and she was asking the same questions, but more, are you going to live, the rest of this year? What not?
The question comes to mind, whether you want it to or not. What have I done that's worthwhile? What have I done that has counted? Because most of the things that you do in this life die with you. The things that last are the things you've done that have invested in other people.
Suddenly I started thinking, okay, he's in charge. My marching orders have not really changed before the diagnosis and after. It was trust Jesus, follow Jesus, and he got me in thinking more about, what can I do to help people? What can I do to help others? Not what my needs were.
So for the rest of my life, I want people to know and feel when they come in my presence that they love. And my question for you today is, are you loving people? If not, it's not too late.
I'm in remission now. The future's, it's all in Jesus' hand. I'm not thinking about how many years I'm going to live. I'm thinking about what a great day today is. Like our pastor used to say, what's today? It's the greatest day of my life. It's the best day of my life. Right today is a day to trust Jesus. And like Paul talked about in Philippians, I am learning. I'm not anywhere near close what Paul was doing, but to live is Christ. That Christ is living through me, and I get to be part of his work every day, and to die is gain. I'm not fearful of death. Maybe that'll change with some other things that come along the line, but death is gain. Being with God in heaven, being with Jesus Christ, my Savior, that's a great thought.